Hello, it's Tammy Hewlett from Swimming and Stamps, and I'm back for my June 2015 desktop calendar to show you how I colored this flower. Very similar technique to what I used to color the butterfly from last month. So the first thing I'm going to do is zoom in because we need to be able to really see this. So I'm going to hit View, Canvas Zoom 400. Okay, and then just drag my scroll bars over to get the flower in the middle. Okay, and now I'm going to select punches and I'm going to add an oval punch. And I'm just going to rotate this punch to fit the size of the flower. Unfortunately, when they came out with this download, I don't know why they did this. They didn't give us a pansy punch. Now, if they did that, man, this would be so much easier. But for right now, we don't have a pansy punch like we have in real life to cut out these flowers. So I'm gonna just color it the hard way. So what I'm doing is just positioning this oval over the petals. I'm going to do 2 ovals for each petal. And you can see that it takes a little bit of time to kind of get it the right size. You just have to work slowly. I'm not worrying about the middle right now because I'm going to end up putting a circle punch in there. I think I'm gonna have to use my keyboard at this point. It's getting down to the where it's just not moving on me too much. Okay, come on. I know all of a sudden, oh gosh. I have to wait for my computer to kind of catch up with me here. Sorry, having a little trouble getting it positioned here. I can tell it's going to go too far again. Okay. Anyway, once you get it positioned, double click on the center. Whoops, I forgot. I have to fill it with paper first. Go over to the design center and fill it paper fill, and this time we're going to go down and select Watercolor Wonder. Where is it? Way up here. Watercolor Wonder. And oh gosh, I forget which one it is. It's this one. No, wasn't that one. It was the one with this one with the flowers. Okay. Yeah, if we had a pansy punch, we could just place it right over one of these flowers. Okay, so I'm going to increase the zoom quite a bit. And then just, oh, and I also have to remember to uncheck this little rotate image with punch. That way, that punch is oriented the way you want it. That is really important. Okay, so that looks about right. I want the dark side on the outside this time. So I'm going to hit OK. There we go. And you can see I've gone over my lines a little bit, but you know, this is just the video. You get what I'm trying to do here. Okay, and then once I'm done with that, I'm copying and pasting. And to be honest, the orientation of that one's very close to the orientation of this one. So I was kind of working in opposite directions. And once I got one side done, I would just bring it over, and then it was just a matter of finding another flower where now the dark side's on this side instead of the other side and hitting OK. So that kind of saves a little bit of time. Okay, and then Control C, Control V, copy and paste. And this time we're just going to rotate it. And so on until you get all the petals filled. So each time you get it in position, you're going to want to double click again and go find a different part of this paper. Let's see, this time I want the dark side up there like that. So I'm going to say okay. And then once I had all of these filled, I went to my punches and selected basics. Oops, I'm already on basics. It's way up at the top. I just got a circle punch, drag that in, sized it down a lot, and just put it over the center here. And that's probably about right. Okay, again, paper fill and same paper and double click, zoom in. And this time I just kind of centered it over one of the flowers. The other thing that I tried to do on some of these petals as I was filling them was try to get a little bit of yellow. So I'll give you an example of that. I'll just double click on this one and show you how I did that, because there's certain parts of this paper where you can get, I think it was at the bottom, where you can get some orange and some yellow. So for example, if I did it right there, I got it fading into the yellow. And so once you're all done and you bring this back stamp forward, it ends up looking pretty good. I'm just going to go to my layers and I'm going to bring that flower up to the top. The last thing I did was first I changed the color of the whole flower to Tangerine Tango. Oh, wait. I wasn't on the right thing. Sorry about that. I have to click on the flower first. It was still highlighting that old punch. So let me click on the flower. I'm really hoping I don't run out of time here. Come on. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to hit Tangerine Tango. This just saves a little bit of time using the coloring tool. Then I'm going to go over here to the coloring tool. Kind of increase my flower so I can see what the heck I'm doing. First I used Daffodil Delight and I kind of went all around the center and just kind of up a little bit of these petals, not too much. And then I used crushed curry for the very center and hit OK. And that's it. That's how I colored my flower. Okay, and when you want to go back to the regular zoom, select 125. That's the natural default. And you can go back to how you started. Now, when you're finished with all of this, highlight your whole page. This part's important. Just draw a big square around everything. And my suggestion is that you lock it all down. Go up to Edit and select Locked Object. This will make sure that as you go away, work on other pages, that all of these things that you've rotated so intricately on your butterfly and in your flower, that they don't move on you. MDS has a little glitch in it where sometimes rotated items unrotate when you close it and reopen it. So when you lock everything down, you can see I can't move anything on this page anymore. And I think that that should help so that you don't have any big surprises. Okay, so that's my other big tip of the day. All right, thanks. Hope you have fun with this. I promise not to have such time-consuming pages in the future, but I just thought that